Hi, my name is Roger Borden, the author of an upcoming book on estate administration, which will cover topics such as wills, trusts, powers of attorney, funeral plans and so on. Today I just want to talk a little bit more about lasting powers of attorney and why they're important and why you need them. A will determines who will look after your affairs when you are passed. A lasting power of attorney, however, lets you name the people to look after your affairs if you're incapacitated or unable to make your own decisions while you are alive. No one is legally able to look after you if you're incapacitated, not even your spouse, civil partner or family member. The only people who can legally look after you are those you've named in a lasting power of attorney. There are many reasons why people become incapacitated, and dementia is one of the main ones these days. But that can be through substance abuse, it can be through an accident, it can be for a heart attack, it can be for a whole variety of reasons. At this time, the Court of Protection jumps in to look after you, and in so doing it freezes all of your finances, every account that's in your name and any that are registered in your name with other people. So this can seriously affect your payments of mortgages, insurance policies and just the day-to-day expenses. The Court of Protection exists to protect you when you become incapacitated, which is why they freeze all your finances. Without a lasting power of attorney, you have to apply for what's called a deputyship, which can take between 6 and 10 months before it's granted, and this will leave your loved ones obviously facing hardship. A lasting power of attorney makes it clear who gets access to your finances, and they can do this straight away without having to apply to the Court of Protection first. Financial powers are limited without a lasting power of attorney, and a court order will be needed to approve more sizable gifts than those made on a regular basis. Similarly, professional financial advice will have to be sought for investment decisions on behalf of the vulnerable person, and this will protect you from speculative decisions. Working with the Court of Protection to apply for your deputyship is a very expensive process. It costs a set-up fee of a couple of £1,000. It takes between 6 and 10 months. You then have to pay annual fees of around £400 and a fee for every decision you're involved in outside of a set of agreed responsibilities. Further, each year an annual report has to be sent to the Court of Protection to explain how the finances have been treated and whether professional proper financial advice has been taken for any investment decisions. When you set up your deputyship, you agree with the Court of Protection a series of responsibilities you can undertake. There's a fee for doing this on an annual basis, but if you need to do something outside of these agreed responsibilities, you have to go cap in hand to the Court of Protection and pay a fee for being able to do this. Equity release drawdown plans require clients to have mental capacity to enact the drawdown, so without a lasting power of attorney, unfortunately such a facility is lost. While your legal next of kin will be consulted about decisions such as resuscitation and life-sustaining treatment, the fact that they are consulted, however, does not mean they will make the final decision, because without a lasting power of attorney, they don't have that authority. Without a lasting power of attorney, you will find social services involved in a lot more decisions about things like where you should live and what type of care you require. We've now covered a number of problems about not having a power of attorney. A power of attorney provides you the reassurance that if you're unable to make a decision for yourself in the future, the people you've chosen to do so will act in your best interests, and it prevents a stranger or someone you may not trust from having this power. It is painful for us to imagine ever being in a situation where we will not have complete control of our own affairs, but the brutal reality is that disaster can strike any of us at any time. Anyone of any age can have an accident. Many of us will suffer an unexpected stroke or heart attack, and as we live longer, an increasing number of us will succumb to dementia. There are currently approaching 1 million sufferers of dementia in this country, and the number is rising fast. They reckon that one new case happens every 5 seconds. My name is Roger Borden from City & Country Financial Services. I am a member of the Society of Will Writers, and I've written hundreds of wills since 2004. Every will I write is as individual as you are, and let me tell you, it's never too early to write a will, but it can be too late. So contact me, let's have a quick chat to see how best I can help you. You can contact me on 07958 221460, or if you prefer, email me at roger.borden@ccfs.london.